Hello and welcome to the Daily Tarot Reading. This is the tarot reading for Monday, June 30th, 2025. We're going to wrap up June with this reading. I'm glad you're here with me today. Thank you. Let's take a look at the cards today to get an idea of what the energy is going to be like today, what we need to know, what can maybe get some inspiration, some insight, some balance to how we approach the day, looking at things, working with things. This can also be used as a review for the end of your day. If you want to go back over this reading and look at the things that occurred during the day. Whatever you want to do with this reading is completely up to you. I'm just glad you're here. We're going to pull a couple cards here. I'm using the Tarot of the Golden Wheel. Show these cards off. Very colorful. Gorgeous cards. All right. I'm trying to figure out if I need to do a pendulum pull or not. I don't think I do. We're going to go back to 3 cards. One of them is right here. There we go. That one really wants to show up, doesn't it? We'll put that one there. And right there is our next winner. So, all right, let's take a look at what the cards want us to know for June 30th, 2025, last day of June. Those of you that are dealing with the heat wave, I hope all is well. I hope you're staying cool. Hope you get a break. We are in the middle of that as well, and it's really hot and very humid. Very grateful for the shelter that I have. All right. I'm just looking to see if these need to move around or not. I don't think so. Here we go. Here we go. 9 of Wands. Interesting card. Let's pull these other 2. Knight of Wands and the King of Cups. All right, lots of people showing up today. 9 of Wands is very much about standing your ground and defending yourself and defending your passions, no matter the cost, no matter the slog, standing up for yourself and holding the line. Backed by the King of Cups. The King of Cups, we had the King of Cups recently as well. Middle of last week, I believe, and very much about, I put in a pinned comment about how the King of Cups always feels to me like this generous, wonderful, supportive, intuitive, in touch with the spiritual individual. It can be, a lot of people might experience as the Christ consciousness, as Buddha, as Mother Teresa. It's this sense of deep compassion and care and wanting the best for everyone. Also a bit of a romantic. But he's paired with the Knight of Wands, which is really a lot of go energy. Not quite as much. It's almost on par with the Knight of Swords, except the Knight of Swords can almost be too much energy and can jump off and be reckless and impulsive and not pay attention to his thoughts. He has a lot of intelligence, but maybe not a lot of wisdom. The Knight of Wands has a lot of fire and a lot of action and a lot of passion about what they're doing, and is all about the charge, all about pushing forward into something. And in this case, it's very much about, this one definitely wants to be in the center. These feel like allies today. So if you know someone, again, like the King of Cups card from the last time he showed up, if you know someone that you can turn to as a mentor or as someone that can help guide you today in this sense of defending yourself, defending your heart, defending your passions, defending what you stand for. go ahead and reach out to that mentor today. Somebody is going to come along today to help you with that. And it feels like the energy I'm getting is someone that is sort of holding the ground and holding a last stand, and help is on the way, dearie. Like these are coming forward to flank you and to help this perhaps overtaxed and a little overworn, but you still have the grit to stand and work with what you need to work with and deal with what you need to deal with. It's also about self-discipline. It's about grit. It's about determination. It's about being able to hold your own. Nine of Wands is just a very strong last defense card. You have all the confidence you need to stand your ground, to finish up this struggle, and to whatever the struggle may be today, step into it, be confident, be bold, and you're going to get that boldness with this energy here. But there's also a call for understanding, compassion, and care and nurturing. And I think another thing I'm getting is that you can stand your ground so long, you have this confidence because you know how to nurture yourself, you know how to nurture other people, and you can tap into almost the eternal energy of the King of Cups. In addition, there is a certain amount of impulsiveness. I mentioned it prior that can come from the Knight of Wands. They are pretty much just as reckless. They don't have the temperament of the Queens and Kings. They're not mature enough to. It's like they're moving. Oh, okay. So let's look at it this way. You may feel like you need to tap into this Knight of Wands energy, but that is not going to help you get through the main energy of the day. And it is a choice. You can choose between how you want to do this. And it's going to be better to link into this King of Cups energy. I think the Knight of Wands is here to help and to run flanking maneuvers and to help you with some initial energy. But the real goal of today is to tap into this King of Cups energy so you can move through the challenges that are today, that are going to come up today. Knowing that you have all the confidence, you have all the strength, you have all the energy. And it's this internal, eternal energy that you can tap into today. So if today feels a little like, oh no, not again, not another Monday, try to tap into your helpers here. If these are people that you identify with, if my descriptions of these cards made you think of someone in your life, then maybe that person can be there for you today, or you can reach out to them today. But this feels very much like a person making a stand, doing something that is very important to them, pushing through something that is very important to them, and getting through it with the help of both of these energies. This is for the long term. This is your short term. Very interesting reading how the energy has come in from almost two separate suits and individuals. A little bit more mature, a little bit more immature. In the long run, the King of Cups is what's going to help you the most, and will make it so you're not utterly exhausted by the end of the day today. Okay. I'm going to pull a punctuation card. Okay, so we're going to pull an oracle card. Had a bit of technical difficulty there. Something unexpected occurred, which is the way of it sometimes. But we're going to use the Angels and Ancestors cards for punctuation as to what we need to know about this reading. And it feels like It's one of these two. It's this one. So our punctuation for this energy today, what we need to know, choose your path. How fascinating how that works with what I'm talking about here. I think direction guardian, choose your path. And your paths are really based on, as you work through this day to day, and I don't like giving readings that suggest that the day is going to be really hard or tough. I just don't like doing that because it can set a tone. But in this case, I think it's going to be very important for you to choose how you want to go about this day. And do you want to, I think if you choose the Knight of Wands and stick only to this energy, you're going to be pretty exhausted. If you tap into this King of Cups energy, I think you will also get the same amount accomplished as to what you need to accomplish. I don't think you'll be as tired, but I don't think as much will get done. So if it's a matter of, if you choose one or the other, I think this is a combination. I've said that already. I feel very strongly about that. This is a combination of energies. Perhaps earlier in the day, you're pulling on the Knight of Wands, but as noon comes around, you're going to want to tap into the King of Cups. And you can choose that direction. Know that you have all that you need. You can make that choice. You can choose your path. You can choose your toggles of how you want to work through this day. All right. Very different reading. Very different feeling. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out through the day tomorrow. Feel free to leave a comment or thoughts on this reading. I'd be curious to see how it plays out for people at the end of their day. Please leave those down in the comments down below. That'd be much appreciated. I do love interacting with all of you and talking with you about this experience that we're having. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it if you know somebody who might benefit from these readings. And subscribe to the channel if you want more, because I'll have another daily reading for July 1st up tomorrow, as well as a few other odds and ends. Another vlog post is coming up here real soon. All right. Peace and strength, everybody. Do not hesitate to stand your ground today and tap into the energy you need to tap into. You've got this. You've got all the strength and energy you need, all of it. If you need to build a wall and secure a place for yourself, do that. But make sure you balance your energies as best you can. Okay, enough from me. Peace and strength, everybody. Take care. I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.